G'day, gentlemen. I just wanted to put it out there that a few weeks ago I went with my friend to Parramatta. Now, the reason why we went to Parramatta was because of the fact that we've observed men out that way that are homeless and need assistance. Pretty much men that have nowhere to sleep but in the streets. So my friend and myself, we weren't very organised, so what we did was we just went to a convenience store. We purchased some water bottles, some chips, some munchies, like sultanas and cashews and nuts and what have you, little packets, and pretty much in about 10 bags we put one of each item in each bag, and we started to walk around in the streets in Parramatta, and we found a few people, few guys, few men that pretty much didn't have anywhere to stay, men that needed assistance. And it's heartbreaking because these men don't need to be living in the streets. They have nowhere else to go, and it's when you assist these men in this type of way, they're very grateful. In the past, when I lived in the blue pill world, I would try to pretty much help anyone. If a female needed assistance, I'd help her out. But you do get that feeling inside of you. Wow, you feel good because you've done something good, like as a good Samaritan. But you don't get any reciprocity. And I'm not saying that from any sexual perspective or anything like that. Just a human type of reciprocity, where reciprocity with good nature. It's like in a couple of minutes they've forgotten about what you have done for them. It's I think it might be Broforce law at play. Female, for example, needing a tyre to be changed. You've come, you've helped her. She's during the time that you're helping, and before that she's appearing like she's really grateful. Bang, you've done it, and it's like the thank you even feels superficial. But with these guys, it's like they want to jump up and hug you. And the stories that you hear from these men, it's really heartbreaking. One of these gentlemen, for example, he was sleeping in a place where it was warm, but pretty much not bothering anybody. And it was a cold night at the time, and he had a security guard approach him and tell him to move on. What's it to the security guard? This bloke just wants to sleep there. He doesn't look like he's a danger. He's not endangering anyone. Doesn't look like a threat. You can tell that he needs assistance, but no, just move on. In my opinion, the way I see, I used to be a security guard when I was really young. When I was 19, I was a security guard. I worked in King's Cross, worked in the Rocks and places around in the city, and I never saw myself as such a threat to men that needed assistance. Now I see it completely differently. I think that the police themselves, security guards as well, they don't do anything to really help society. All they do is help corporations and help businesses. That's all they do, pretty much extract wealth out of men. Now, going back to these men that need assistance, what I found was, my friend and myself, when we were speaking to these men, this is the first time I do such a thing, and for him, it was also something new as well. So when we speak to these men, I think the next time I do this, and I will be doing this really soon, maybe in the next week or so, I think we must be very careful on how we speak to these men, because I noticed one of us said that he's homeless to him, for example, oh, you're homeless. It wasn't exactly like that, but when you speak words like that, it's very demotivating, and it takes away from someone's self-esteem. I think maybe we'd probably be more careful with the words that we use when we go out there next time. I did not notice any female homeless out there in Parramatta. In total, we were able to assist 5 men I'm glad we didn't see any more than 5 men. Sometimes, while we were carrying like 10 bags in total, we really wanted to give out 10 bags, but I'm glad we didn't have to use the other 5 bags, because that would have meant that we had to have found 5 more men. We were thorough with regards to trying to seek men that needed assistance. We went to the parks. We went through some back streets, some alleyways. We asked a few people, do you know where we can find men that need assistance? Obviously, back then, we didn't say these specific words. We used, do you know where we can find homeless men? Not like we were on a pursuit of homeless men for the sake of it, but obviously we were there to help them and assist them. So I think next time we do such a thing, we will be very careful on how we deliver our words to them, because they're human beings, they have feelings, they're men just like you and I. So yeah, what I've put out on this video is some of the video footage that we filmed. I'll probably do my best not to show these men's faces. It's probably not a good thing. In future, what I will be doing is asking these men and other men, what's your story? What happened to you? Are you here because, obviously with their permission, I want to know what's going on. If we can help these men on another level altogether, will be great. I mean, what sort of was the catalyst for me with regards to this type of activity was the Mayor of MGTOW's homeless outreach project. So when we were doing this, I was still remembering that, and it sort of motivated me. You know what, man, let's do this. I remember the homeless outreach project. That was awesome. That was great. We can still carry on that tradition and let other men that need assistance pretty much have that motivation to say, you know what, there are other men out there that have empathy and project sympathy, that really have empathy and want us to be successful. What's your story? We want to know what their story is. And is it domestic violence? Is it another matter of where the man was pretty much falsely accused, thrown out of the house, left with nothing? It's very, very hard to get back up on your feet. For many guys, it's very hard to get back up on your feet when you've pretty much been stripped of everything, especially your children, because your children are pretty much everything to you. To a man, the kids are all. They're everything, and females know this, and government knows this. So I want to know what their story is. It's not fair for us to say, oh look, it's just a homeless beggar, he's an alcoholic. No, this is a pathetic mentality to have. They're human beings. We need to look after them. That's in my opinion, my strong opinion. We need to look after them. I know being a MGTOW is going your own way, but it doesn't mean that you don't have to look after men. It is a great thing to look after men and help men's welfare. If one day you were in such a very bad predicament, then wouldn't you want someone to help you out? I mean, I would. I'm sure you would. So maybe we can do something in the future that will start assist men furthermore. Thanks for listening, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll be presenting you with some new videos really soon. Till next time, take care. Bye.